What's up, guys? This is Jensen and welcome to another video. So I'm going to be ranking the top 5 players in the NBA as of right now. Obviously things will change depending on what happens in the playoffs this year, but as of right now this is my top 5. Number 5 I got Steph Curry. Could be controversial to some because he's only played in a few games this year, but I'm going with Steph Curry for now. I'll explain later. Number 4 I'm going with Anthony Davis. Number 3 I'm going with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Some will say it's too low. I think he's perfect right there. Number 2, this is a really controversial one. I'm going with LeBron James, though. And some will say he should be number 1 undisputably. I don't really think so, because I think that number 1 right now is Kawhi Leonard. But let's start with number 5. First of all, there's a clear difference between Steph Curry and the other 4 dudes on this list, because the top 4 dudes can actually contribute something on defense. Steph Curry does not. Let's make that very clear. Klay Thompson's been covering for him for years, which is why I think Klay Thompson is pretty underrated. But I think that the amazing thing about Steph Curry is that he's only 6'3". He doesn't really have athletic gifts like Russell Westbrook, at least to that extent. But still, this dude's top 5 just based alone what he does on offense, because he's able to stretch the floor. He's unselfish. He has great ball handling skills. He's actually a really good passer as well. And I think that we forgot about how great Steph Curry was before he came back for that one game. And I think that Steph Curry, right now, he's 5. I mean, obviously things have changed even this year. If, Jason Tatum can lead the Boston Celtics to the NBA Finals per se, I think I'll have to put Tatum at number 5. Or even next year, you can see Luka Doncic if he can continue to perform and leads the Dallas Mavericks to a top 4 seed next year or something like that. I think I'll have to put Luka at number 4, number 5. I mean, but I think that as of right now, Steph Curry, we have to put him at number 5 just based on what he's done, what he can do on offense, and that's really why I have to put Steph Curry right now. It's really astonishing because he's only 6'3", doesn't have the athletic skills. But I mean, Steph Curry's at number 5 right now, and to me, it's undisputable almost. And number 4, I'm putting Anthony Davis here. I think Anthony Davis is a top 3 talent, though. I think that for sure he could jump into the top 3. But I think the one thing about Anthony Davis is that because he's on the same team as LeBron James, he gets overshadowed. He doesn't really have the ball in his hands enough. So I can't really say he's a top 3 player right now. But I mean, this dude, he's a top 3 talent. I mean, his abilities on defense, he's one of the top defenders in the NBA for sure. I think that his ability to block shots, he's able to run the rim, he can finish in the paint, he can ball handle too. And that's because he had that big growth spurt in high school. He was a point guard, then he grew into like a power forward. I mean, it's pretty astonishing what Anthony Davis is. This dude could be an absolute freak if he got his own team. That's why I said he should go to a team like the New York Knicks, establish his own name there, build his own team. I think that that'd be nice for Anthony Davis. But even when he's on LeBron's team, I still have to put him at number 4 because this dude is an absolute superstar. Number 3, I'm putting Giannis Antetokounmpo. And obviously these top 3 players, they're each competing for the best in the world right now. Giannis, I think he's the best player in the regular season. We saw it this year while he won the MVP. Last year he won the MVP too, and it was pretty undisputable in my opinion, just based on the statistics. But I think that because he hasn't really shown that he can be the same player in the postseason, I can't put Giannis here yet on number 1 or even number 2. But if Giannis can prove to be the same player in the postseason, even if the Milwaukee Bucks don't win the championship, I think I'll put Giannis at number 1. Because this dude, as of right now, I think he has more talent than Kawhi and LeBron. It's just about showing that he can be the same player in the postseason. And number 2, LeBron James. It's going to be controversial, but I think that Kawhi, I think that he just has a slight edge because even though LeBron, you can argue he's better on offense. I mean, Kawhi's a better shooter, but LeBron, the ability to pass, rebound, he's pretty much a point guard. He's a ball handler. I think that you can argue LeBron's better because, he's a better slasher to the hoop. He can finish in the paint. He can really do it all. Although Kawhi is a better free throw shooter, and I would say Kawhi's a guy you want taking a game-winning shot at this point. But, you could argue LeBron's slightly better on offense. I'll even give it to him. I'll give LeBron the slight edge on offense, a small edge, but I think that Kawhi is just so much better on defense. It's insane. And LeBron's a good defender. He's solid. But Kawhi is all world. I mean, this dude, with his wingspan, the physical abilities that he has, this dude is one of the top perimeter defenders in the NBA right now. So that's why I had to put Kawhi, because I think the margin between Kawhi and LeBron on defense is greater than the margin between LeBron and Kawhi on offense. So I'm going to have to go with Kawhi right now. But I think that we'll have to wait until the postseason to see who really is the best player in the world for sure. But as of right now, this is the list I got. But, I mean, feel free to leave in the comments your top 5. And thanks for watching this video, guys. Please like and subscribe. I'll be providing more NFL and NBA hot takes as the season goes on. And have a good day. Remember to follow me on Twitter, Jensen Sports. See y'all later.